Hey crew, so the gameplay you're watching is the Legend campaign, and the first clip just shows the raw power and potential of this build. We have unlimited grenades, and these are strong grenades. The strongest grenades in the game actually, and with the right setup we can have infinite grenades with this build and hurling out Nova Bombs left and right, as long as there are enough enemies to kill. I am not joking when I say I have had back-to-back Nova Bombs in normal content in 5 to 10 seconds. As long as Rob isn't in there stealing my kills. With the addition of Void 3.0, it has allowed us to combine some abilities that we can never have done before, and it turns this build into a workhorse that can hold up in endgame content, which is something I really like about it. And not only do you have unlimited grenades and a bunch of supers, you have infinite health regen too, so you can stay alive, which is absolutely awesome. If you are new to the channel and found this video helpful or enjoyable, then hit that subscribe button for me and become part of the crew here. For my normal viewers, if you could again let this video play out till the end for me just once, that goes such a long way in helping me out, so thank you guys so much if you do that. I will be streaming live over on Twitch right after I post this video for quite a while today since it's Saturday, so if you want to come on over and hang out and say hi or ask any questions, I will be there for you. Also, you can still get this beautiful emblem that you see here on screen if you give 2 subs to a streamer and have your Bungie account linked. And make sure I'm live when you do it. The link to my Twitch is down in the description and the pinned comment, so easy for you guys to see. Thank you guys so much to everyone that has come on over and gifted subs or subscribed themselves. You guys are the real MVPs here, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. For the Voidwalker subclass, choose the super that you like the most. Nova Warp's really good, Vortex that sucks them in is really good, and Cataclysm all have their benefits, so choose the one that you enjoy playing the most. And then as far as our grenade goes, make sure you're using Vortex Grenade, a grenade that creates a vortex that pulls targets inwards and continuously damages those trapped inside. And we're going to beef this thing up as best as possible. So for our aspects, we're using Chaos Accelerant. For this, Vortex Grenades increase the size and linger duration of Vortex Grenade. So we're overcharging our Vortex Grenade with this aspect. And then we also have Feed the Void. Defeat a target with a Void ability to activate Devour. While Devour is active, Final Blows restore health and extend Devour. Now within Devour, you have Feast on the energy of your defeated foes, Final Blows restore you to full health, grant grenade energy, and extend Devour. So every time that we charge our grenade and we throw it, we're proccing Devour when we get a kill and restoring health and grenade energy. Now the 3 fragments we're running with is Echo of Expulsion, Void ability Final Blows cause targets to explode because we're throwing a bunch of grenades over and over. We get a plus 10 intellect from that. Then we have Echo of Remnants. Your lingering grenade effects, Vortex Grenade, have increased duration, so it's even lasting longer on the ground paired with Chaos Accelerant. And then we have Echo of Undermining. Your Void Grenades weaken targets, so then we're getting a 15% debuff on all our enemies. For your weapons, you're not tied to anything specific in the primary or heavy slot. The only thing that you want is something in your secondary that's a Void primary. So I'm using Funnel Web in the gameplay. I have Subsistence and Frenzy on a roll I got dropped last night. It's absolutely great, so if you guys get a decent Funnel Web, I would definitely try that. You could go Graviton Lance, you could go Null Composure, you could do all kind of stuff here, okay? Just anything Void, and you could also even double stack into this and do something Void in your heavy. But this is going to play into the mods that we're using and the build and the subclass overall. Now for your exotic of choice, you're using Controverse Holds. And Controverse Holds have a unique thing now. With the exotic perk, we resist incoming damage while charging your Void Grenades, so a little extra survivability there, which is nice. But the main part of this is charged Void Grenades return grenade energy on hit. This is basically a 50% return on grenade energy all the time now. For whatever is going on with Controverse Hold and however it's happened with Void 3.0 or even last season when they changed a couple things with it, you are basically getting 50% of your grenade back every time you hit an enemy with your grenade. So right off the bat, we're getting 50% of our grenade back. But we're pairing this with that aspect of Feed the Void, Devour, and Devour grants us grenade energy. And we could never combine these two before, and now we can. So basically, if there are 2 enemies in front of you, you charge your grenade and you throw it, you will get 50% back from Controverse Hold, and you will get the other 50% back from Devour by killing those 2 enemies. So you see how this loop just happens over and over now because we can combine these 2 things that we couldn't previously do. So now we're taking a bunch of mods and sending this build into the overdrive. So on your helmet, the most important mods you can be running is double Ashes to Assets. This is going to grant you a bunch of extra super energy on grenade final blows. And you can literally charge up your grenade, throw it, and you'll see half of your super just fly in on your super bar. Charge up another grenade, throw it, another half of your super, just by killing a group of enemies, which is absolutely crazy. Font of Might on our helmet to get that extra damage boost, because we're going to be creating a bunch of Void Wells, and we're going to be taking advantage of that with our Void Secondary, Funnel, Web Bright, or whatever you're using. On your Controverse holds, I have Elemental Ordnance on, so every time that we kill an enemy with our grenade, we spawn a Void Elemental Well. On our chest piece here, we have another Elemental Ordnance, so we get a second Void Well. And the reason we have that on is because on our class item, we have Bountiful Wells. So now every time that we throw a grenade, we are spawning 3 Void Wells if it kills one enemy. So that just plugs into all of your ability regen. It plugs into all of your Devour, right? All of this is stacking on top of each other, so you should never not have an ability. It's basically how this build works. On our boots, we have Volatile Flow. This means that when we pick up that Void Well, it gives us the Volatile Flow buff. It lasts for 17 seconds, and this is applied to any enemy with a Void weapon. So now we're just doing all kind of things. We're applying the Volatile debuff on enemies, making them explode as we do damage to them. We're throwing grenades, infinite supers, infinite health regen. You see where we're going with this. It's absolutely crazy. Now also on our bond, I have Overload grenades if I have to deal with an Overload champion. Definitely not needed, especially because we're not doing much with champions right now. But I also have Devouring Depths from the artifact. Now, Devouring Depths states that casting your Void Super while you are critically wounded or benefiting from Devour increases your damage with that super. Now, I'm not sure what the damage percentage on this is, and if somebody can tell me in the comments, that would be absolutely awesome. I assume it's not anything crazy because in the old artifacts, this used to be around 50%, but it was only when you were critically wounded. Now, it's benefiting from Devour, and we can get Devour on all 3 subclasses just by picking up an orb with that new fragment that hasn't unlocked yet. I think it unlocks after the raid. But as you can see, this mod is going to become available for everybody as long as they're using that one fragment. So I assume the damage for this is about 20% probably, or maybe even like 15%. But I'm not sure. If you guys could let us know down in the comments if anyone has done testing on that or something, that would be amazing. So that is basically the build, and I hope you give it a try. It is very, very powerful. I literally show it just in the Legend campaign because I want to show how strong it really can be, and it's just overkill in general content. Like, your grenades kill everything. Like, everything is just gone because the Vortex grenade is so freaking huge and covers so much ground and debuffs and does a ton of damage and lasts for like 10 seconds on the ground. It's pretty crazy. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's a couple videos up on screen. If you have not seen them, you make sure to give them a watch. The Titan build is awesome. The Hunter build is awesome. And I should be getting a Titan build out tomorrow, and I think this Titan build is going to take it to the next level here. Like, I'm pretty sure we're going to be unkillable with it, but we'll have to do some testing and make sure. I hope I'll see you guys over on Twitch if you haven't get to those subs, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great rest of your day.